What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another video with your boy. And as you can see, I got some friends here with me. I have winning screenshots utilizing Props Made Easy. I have been preaching this tool for over a year and a half now. Preaching it. Telling people, look, man, if you want to make money in this industry, because let me tell you something first off. 90% of people in this industry, maybe more, are getting fucked. Broke. Plain and simple. But it doesn't have to be that way, though. There's plenty of tools in this industry, right? There's plenty of tools in this industry that will help you make sound decisions. There's tools out there that show you history results, last 5, last 10, and that's all they really do. Let's just forget about those because nobody should be using that anymore. The only thing that matters in this industry is utilizing Plus EV. I've talked about it a million times. You've heard professional bettors talk about Plus EV all the time. That is what separates people who make money in this industry and the people who don't. And let me tell you something. I've been utilizing Props Made Easy, and I've been absolutely dominating. It has changed my life. It's changed so many Props Made Easy members' lives. Not only is the accuracy of this thing crazy. I remember back in the day, I used to study for hours on these things, trying to make sure I had every tidbit of data in my mind before I went and attacked the prop. By the time I get to the prop is bumped. It's not even the number it was. Feel what I'm saying? I'm all excited. I go in there like, oh yeah. After an hour of research, I'm ready to go LeBron James over 6.5 assists. Get on there and it's 7.5 assists. Then I got to restart my whole strategy. The days of that are over though. And with anything, time evolves and things get easier. And that's exactly what has happened here. Props Made Easy has partnered with the biggest companies in the entire industry to give you, the regular person, the regular sports bettor. Some of you may work fast food. Some of you watching this video may work at a warehouse. A good portion of y'all may be unhappy with the amount of money you make in your lives. Some of you may be extremely happy with the amount of money you make in your lives. But either way, we all have one thing in common. Sports betting. We all love sports betting. And I'm here to help those who don't have money, and those who already have money, more money. Plain and simple, that's what I'm here to do. If you listen to this strategy I'm about to put you on, we're going to utilize the tools at Props Made Easy because they're the best option. They are only $20 a month. If you are ready to take your game to the next level and actually see profit in this game, use code READY at Props Made Easy to get $5 off your first month and lock in for $15 your first month. You heard that right. Props Made Easy is only $20 a month usually. But you get it using code READY at propsmadeeasy.com for $15 for your first month. I'm about to put you on a strategy that's going to change your life. At the end of the day, I say it all the time. Look, I can lead you to the water, but it's up to you to drink the shit. And a lot of y'all out here dehydrated. And your boy here for you. I'm standing here. You are dehydrated. I'm standing here as an electrolyte. I am here to replenish you. Hopefully that sounds right. Anyway, okay, let's get straight into it, man. Let's get to the Props Made Easy tools, the tools that have changed so many lives and are putting people on. After implementing this strategy utilizing the tools, I take amazing tools and I have implemented a strategy using them where members who are listening to my videos and taking the advice are up 50 plus units already in the month of April, and we're 17 days in. So let me put you on to something. Shh, don't tell nobody. Let's get it. All right, so as you can see on my screen, I have Props Made Easy up. Props Made Easy is a site that will show you the best Plus EV spots the moment you get on it. Now, you've got a bunch of different sportsbooks that are amazing. First and foremost, if you want to have success in this game, you need to have access to multiple sports books in your city. First thing you need to do when you get off this video is go to propsmadeeasy.com. Use code READY to get your first month at Props Made Easy locked in at $15. Because I honestly don't know how long they'll allow that discount to remain. Use that code first things first. All right? Next, you need to Google and ask Google what sports books you can utilize in your city. And then once you find that out, you need to take whatever bankroll you have and you need to try to separate it among those sports books. Okay? Now, I know some of you are in cities where you can only use DFS books, and that's completely fine. The strategy is going to be a little bit different for you, though. Now, obviously, when you're playing DFS books, you have to pair plays together. You don't get the benefit of playing the most sharp possible plays that you can, which are straight bets that are plus EV. You don't get that opportunity. You have to pair up in DFS sites. So if you're in that position where you have to pair things up, then here's what I tell you. Every player you add into your slip, regardless of how many legs you're doing, need to follow one rule. And we're going to go over this rule multiple times in this video, but I'm not going to make this video 30 plus minutes long. I'm going to get through it because I don't need 30 minutes to show you how amazing this strategy is. And I hope that you listen and I hope you take this advice because that is the difference between people who really level up and people who end up not. So listen up. All right, people are already telling me, I have professional bettor friends that are telling me I need to stop pushing this shit because I'm taking away the edge in general. All of the people are getting on all the absolute best plays and these pro bettors aren't having as much options as they used to be able to have. Why? Because regular people now are on the best plays immediately. Just as quickly as these pros are able to find the plays, somebody working at McDonald's can now find the best plays. There is no difference between a pro bettor and a regular person who's just starting anymore. For only $15 for your first month. Code READY, propsmadeeasy.com. Now let's get into it. There's one rule you need to follow. Whether you're doing straight bets, which is number one, our number one goal is to do straight bets, which means you're betting just one play. Okay? You're putting whatever your unit size is on one play to hit. You only need that one play to hit. All right, that is called a straight bet. It needs to have 5% or more EV on Props Made Easy, and it needs to have 30 or more books built into the consensus odds. Now, let me show you what I mean by this. As you can see at the top of the screen here for NBA, you have Kevin Porter Jr., under 7.5 rebounds, assists, amazing EV. What is the problem, though? There's only 11 books built into this. So what does that tell you? That there's a possibility that there's multiple books that are just extra out of the way here, making it this big of an EV. The more books you can possibly get, the more accurate and true representation you're going to have of where a line really is across the industry. I use this metaphor all the time, right? Let's say you're reselling shoes. You want to resell some new Jordans that are dropping, right? Are you going to buy the new Jordans at one store for $200? Or are you going to buy them for $225, $250 at another store? Obviously, you're going to buy them for $200 because you can make more profit off $200 than you can the $225 or $250. Right? Obvious, right? It should be that obvious in sports betting too. That's how easy it is. You want to grab a play at a certain price, whereas that same play across the rest of the industry is a much worse price. You're getting a discount every single time you place that bet. And the good thing about plus EV is you're no longer gambling. You're investing into the data. Long term, you will be profitable following this strategy. Now, no matter what, it's sports gambling, right? It's gambling. It's sports betting. So you're going to have days where you lose. The thing with it, though, is long term, you will end up profitable. And that's the difference between those who end up rich in this game and those who end up poor. The people who first time they deal with adversity, the first time they possibly lose, they decide, oh, it doesn't work. Oh, I'm giving up on that. No. Give Props Made Easy 1 month of your time. Literally, lock in with Props Made Easy at only $15 for this first month using code READY. Use our strategy of 5% or higher EV, 30 or more books built into the consensus for every play that you play, and watch what happens by the end of the month. Regardless of any days that you may lose, you keep doing it every day. Now, number one, if you're somebody who can bet on a sports book where you can do a straight bet, you're already ahead of the game. You're ahead of those who have to bet DFS. Why? Because DFS, you have to put multiple legs. But I'm not going to waste too much of y'all's time. Let's get right into it. If you look at Kevin Porter Jr., under 7.5 rebounds, assists, he only has 11 books right here. On Props Made Easy, they make it super easy to see how many exactly books there are that have this line 7.5 rebounds, assists. It gives you a great idea of how true the odds really are. So what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down a little bit, and we're going to look for a play that matches what we're looking for. Kevin Porter Jr., over 3.5 assists on BetMGM. You can buy it at plus 100 odds. That is a 10.2 EV percent. Well over the 5% we look for. If you look right here, you will see there are 41 books that have Kevin Porter's assists at 3.5, and they average minus 122 odds on the over 3.5 assists. So if you can buy Kevin Porter Jr.'s over 3.5 assists at plus 100 on BetMGM, but yet the average odds to buy this anywhere else are around minus 122, you're getting a discount. You're getting a deal. Kevin Porter Jr. over 3.5 assists is a fantastic play. Miles Turner right under him, same thing. And again, this Kevin Porter Jr. play, you want to straight bet it on BetMGM. Not every sportsbook is going to have this line at plus 100. You need to take it where Props Made Easy is telling you to take it. And if you don't have BetMGM, that's okay. Because you can select right here, you can deselect, and you can go through here and select only the books you have money in. Okay? You can select only the books you have money in. That way, every play that is showing are plays that you can legitimately bet. For the sake of this video, though, I'm selecting all and I'm taking a look this way. All right? Miles Turner's another good example of an NBA play that was fantastic. And this is the same thing among MLB, NFL once it starts, all of these sports, NHL, esports. We have everything at Props Made Easy. Every sport you can imagine, esports, all of that. We even have demons and goblins to show you the best demons and goblins options. At the end of the day, it's super easy. Okay? Now, Miles Turner under 7.5 rebounds, you can grab it Bet365 at minus 120. That is a 7.89 EV. That is what? Over the 5% threshold. We're looking for certain things, right? This is a play that we'd play. Why? Because it's 7.89% EV. Over 5%. It has 49 books. 49 books baked into this consensus odds of minus 143 average on the under 7.5 rebounds. Over the 30 threshold that we're looking for. This is another play that we would lock in. Now don't go crazy because Props Made Easy is going to have hundreds of these every day. You need to play about 5 plays a day, I would say. Especially if you're on the bankroll building level. You need to play about 5 plays a day. 5 to 10 maybe, depending on where your bankroll is. Okay? If you follow this strategy of playing plays that are over 5% EV while also having 30 or more books built into the consensus to give you a good solid foundation and a good solid idea of where the rest of the industry is as a whole, you will see your profit every month skyrocket from where it is right now. I don't know if all of you have been tracking your success yet. But now with Props Made Easy, you should. That way you can see firsthand how much money you're really making now. Betting like a professional. Literally betting like a professional. My professional sports betting friends now use Props Made Easy. They make 6 figures a year. 6 figures a year in sports betting before Props Made Easy existed. But you know what changed the game for them? They're still making well over 6 figures. But yet, instead of paying hundreds, even up to the thousands sometimes a month for all of the different sites they were utilizing to find the best plays, they now spend $20 a month with Props Made Easy. That is the difference here. That is the game changer. Same strategy across the main sports, MLB, NBA, NFL, NHL. You want 5% or higher EV, 30 or more books built into those consensus odds, and you're good to go. You know what else Props Made Easy has that most places don't, though? AI simulation projection data. AI simulation projection data. The AI system at Props Made Easy simulates games 10,000 times down to the play level to give you a simulation projection of what that player did over this situation over 10,000 times. So again, there's so much data at Props Made Easy, and it makes this process so easy for you that the fact that it's only $15 for you using code READY at Props Made Easy is absolutely criminal. It's crazy. Every other book that shows plus EV, you're paying $50+ a month for. And if you have those sites right now, much respect to everybody out here creating things to help people. But you need to transfer over to Props Made Easy, save a lot of that bankroll that you're spending on the tools, save a ton of that money to get the Props Made Easy tools, and be able to put more into your actual slips. Real quick, I want to show you one more thing before we head out. Now that you know this strategy and you're going to implement this strategy at Props Made Easy, I want to show you the Game Center at Props Made Easy. The Game Center, as you can see, we were just looking at all the props. You want to use the same strategy for. As you can see, we're looking at NBA. You can go to MLB, NHL, whatever. Okay? As you can see, the Milwaukee Bucks, third quarter money line is at plus 140 odds on DraftKings. It is plus 118 among 32 books at a 9.89 EV. Now, me personally, I like to take the main markets. For example, we look at team total. Team total is one of the main markets. Team total, money line, game total. Those type of things are going to be the main markets. That's going to be where you're going to have the most consensus lines on these lines and get the best and most accurate representation of where the true odds really are. The more books you have, the better. You feel what I'm saying? The Orlando Magic under 95.5 team total, you can grab at minus 104 on FanDuel. Minus 117 are the consensus odds across 48 books, giving them a 6 expected EV. That is exactly what you're looking for. Over 5%, over 30 or more consensus books. No longer do you have to stress yourself about your picks. You no longer have to do that. Because you know that regardless, if you follow this strategy and play plus EV while taking 5% or higher EV and 30 or more books built in the consensus, utilizing the amazing tools at Props Made Easy, you know that regardless, even if you have a losing day, by the end of the month, you staying on that process, you will end up profitable, which is something over 90% of bettors never become. And it's as simple as joining Props Made Easy. Look, at the end of the day, I can say whatever. But there's a reason why over 18,000 people swear by Props Made Easy. Every single day, if you look at the Props Made Easy X account, you will see people dominating utilizing this tool every single day. But guess what's the benefit for you? 18,000 people really isn't a ton of people if you look at the broad spectrum of how many people sports bet. There are other tools out here that have way more people on those tools. So you're on something that as of right now, honestly, is kind of a sleeper. Should it be? Absolutely not. But is it? Absolutely. So get on it now. Get the best plays in. It's really that easy. If y'all want to make money in this game, man, it's easy. Lock in, man. Thank y'all for joining me. I hope this video helped you. 5% or higher EV, 30 or more books built into the consensus. PropsMadeEasy.com is only $15 a month for your first month using code READY. Are you ready? Let's get it.